Y'all done made this boy mad. Ryan Garcia looks to be in incredible shape, lightning fast. This could be a dangerous combination as he prepares for an upcoming fight with WBC champion Mario Barrios. In this video, I'm going to show you a little something. Pause. And I'm going to take you through it. And you guys let me know when this video is over, is Ryan Garcia ready for his first ever title? Will he win? Will he become a champion? He has the other ingredients, which we'll get into in this video. But the thing that has eluded him is the recognition as an actual boxing champion, not just a boxing personality. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We gonna get into it. Ego Weight Watchers, aka Ew, where I give you a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress picks, especially when they have an upcoming fight. Now, De La Hoya did a video yesterday. Check my video on the channel, and he basically said Ryan and Barrios will be announced next week, this week, whatever you want to call it, because it's the weekend, on Monday. So it's been a long time coming. I don't know why it's taking so long. The fight has been known about, but better late than never. Now, I am trying to get to 100K again on my new Instagram. We're at 78.9. Not bad, not too shabby. You feel me? I'm the king of content when it comes to this game, man. And in the link you can get to all of my links. It is on my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter, whatever, right? You'll see a link, and I'm going to show you how easy this is so you can stay connected. Boom. You click the link. Bam. Now you have my link You'll see my picture. Literally has an icon to get to any link of mine that is needed at this time, from YouTube to X to Threads. The support options, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, to get to the TikTok. All these things can be found in this one link. And there's even tiles, like if you want to get to my YouTube Shorts channel. Boom. Some of y'all didn't even know how to YouTube Shorts. But we working. We moving. I promise you, I'm him. I'm the king of boxing content. I've been telling y'all. So when you see what we do this year, there ain't gonna be no new friends, so you better get with it. Now, back to Ryan Garcia. I made this graphic. Ryan Garcia looks savage in a new leaked video montage and clips ahead of the announcement and the fight with Mario Barrios. And I want to take you through it so you can see for yourself. Now, I'm about to move myself so you guys can see a little bit better. And here we go. So I got pictures. Now, Ryan is weird. I am a realistic content creator. I don't pull no punches. I'm in the sport of boxing, and I don't pull no punches. Imagine that. Ryan is not a perfect fighter. I mean, nobody's perfect, but he's far from perfect. He does some things exceptional, very, very good, very, very well. But there are flaws. Like sometimes I watch and he'll drop his hands. And I think it could be because he's like Insta famous and he's like a boxing personality. He's developed some kind of bad habits, I would say, because he's known for these body shield challenges and, you know, punching influencers, giving them a body shot, or blindfolding himself, you know, on some Daniel Son and showing how fast he could be and just ripping punches. But along the way, I think, because that's not real boxing. Like, there's never going to be a time where you're blindfolded and you're just punching as fast as you can. It's just not like applicable to a real fight. So it's good for casuals and, gaining people to be interested in your brand. But I think it's caused Ryan to develop some bad habits. Like when he punches, as you can see from this picture, he has his eyes closed. That is a no-no in the sport of boxing. There's no one that will train you and tell you that you should close your eyes. That's like kind of like a rookie mistake. Look, here's another picture. It looked like his eyes are closed, at least to me. But that's on the flaw side. So again, not a perfect fighter. You've seen that in his last fight. But now it does look like he's out for vengeance and he wants revenge because people have been talking down on his name. We'll watch it again. So the speed, he's always had the speed. That's God gifted, and he's worked towards it. He's with Mark Castro. I'm not familiar with this fighter. So you can see the kid is in shape. He looks like he's taking it serious. I guess this was a real picture, but he did some kind of AI mock-up or something, so we'll skip that. But look, Ryan looked like he putting on size as he enters his mid-20s or whatever, because he didn't look, he looking jacked right there. You know what I mean? He looking jacked. Look at him. Like, look at his shoulders and stuff. Like, it almost looked like a different fighter from, if you watch his whole journey from when he was younger, because he just looked skinnier and stuff like that. But now, I guess he's coming into his man strength. Ego Weight Watchers, a.k.a. Ill. He's looking like he's taking it serious, which I love to see. His last fight left a lot to be desired in the Rolly fight. Post-fight, he kind of made some excuses as to why he looked like that. But, at the end of the day, people don't really care. Like, look at his shoulders. Like, look how big he looked. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, people don't care. They want to see you perform. Kobe Bryant said that, people don't care if you didn't sleep, if you're having marital issues. People paid hard-earned money to see you in action, see you perform, and you got to show up. And that's what made the Mamba mentality. So as far as people who don't get it right in the fight and then later, I had club foot and tennis elbow and I broke a butt cheek. People don't care about all that. Like, they just want to see you do your thing or you're not going to do your thing. Like Floyd Mayweather, under the bright lights, he always showed up. So this is Ryan training, getting that core right. Pause. I ain't mad at it. And I had to mute the sound for obvious copyright reasons. But it looks like Ryan, even though his fight hasn't been announced, he has something to prove. He got a chip on his shoulder. I can't be mad at that. I like that. Now, it's weird because for Ryan particularly, some people have suggested, here's another one. Some people have suggested that Ryan Garcia is actually better when he's goofing off, when he's not locked in and not dialed. And, I feel like that's a little bit overstated. I think people are looking at how he approached the Devin Haney fight and the success he had in that particular fight. So now they've attributed Ryan Garcia, whatever that was, drinking, partying, staying up late, looking disheveled, all the stuff, all the weird, talking about aliens and time travel, all the stuff he was doing before the Devin Haney fight, which most camps wouldn't show you that, because it's not boxing. It's not what you would want your fighter to be doing. He didn't look focused. So now some people have related that to Ryan Garcia as some kind of X factor. Like, oh man, non-locked in Ryan fights better. But in actuality, I really can't say that that's the truth. Here's why. He looked bad in the fight, yo. Like, he looked bad outside of when he was knocking Devin Haney down and stuff like that. He didn't really look amazing to me in the fight. He really didn't, right? If you know what you know, like I know what I know, in the world of boxing, he didn't look sharp. He had a lot of success with Devin Haney, but I feel like it was almost like a combination. Like, in life, sometimes there's a cocktail of certain scenarios and certain like ingredients or things that could happen that make kind of for the perfect storm. Devin, to me, I don't think he thought, him and Bill, they didn't think Ryan could even F with him. He had just beaten Regis Prograis, so they were probably a little bit too optimistic, overconfident. That's one. So Devin approached the fight in the wrong style. He was trying to do right by his father. His dad was like, stand in the center of the ring and trade. Stand in the center, we'll knock you out. You got to retire if we knock you out in the first round. So they were big-headed. They went into the fight with the whole wrong game plan, and he got cracked in round one. And I feel like that put Devin Haney in fight or flight mode where he knew it was serious and this kid could hurt him. And Ryan, despite not training properly and being in great shape and being at 100%, he still was able to do some stuff off of natural ability and power and speed and that early warning shot that he landed. So, yeah, I don't really think Ryan performs better when he's playing around or whatever and when he's not focused. I think people are just saying that because he did damage on Devin Haney, but I think that's kind of an isolated. Like, you don't want to go fight top tier people and keep doing that where it looked like you're not focused. That's my opinion. Anyway, let's get through this clip. I can't front. He's fast. He's fast. Listen, Ryan does have pop. He has speed. And if he connect them little on you, it's going to be a problem. It'll be a problem. I feel like he definitely has the power to hurt like anybody with I'm trying to see this comment. I think he looks like Ish, technically the worst he has looked in years. Okay, so this is where y'all leaving. I hope Barrios knocks him out. Down goes Barrios. Okay, so I just posted it. I guess it's a mixed bag in the comment section. If you want to watch the videos without, obviously, my commentary, you just want to look at them, use my link me. Make sure you follow me. Y'all be trying to use me for boxing, for the boxing plug. Y'all be trying to use me for the boxing knowledge, for the boxing info, but then don't want to pay it forward. 2026, there's a new sheriff in town, and that's not going to work. So, yeah, Ryan Garcia, he looks to be taking it serious. I can respect that. I am looking forward to the Barrios fight. Both guys have proven to be actionable fighters. Like, you put them in a fight, typically they're not in stale fights. The Keith Thurman fight, the Gervonta fight for Barrios, the fight where he fought Akhmedov or whatever and his eye was all watery. You know, he's been in bangers. The fight with Maidana's brother, Fabian Maidana. These are all good fights. Ryan Garcia, you know, he got action, and it is what it is. Let me know what you think. Ryan Garcia coming back with a vengeance. Definitely looking sharp and looking like he's taking it serious. Now, there are a couple elements, which I'll probably talk about more in further videos, but I like to give credit. I like to, you notice I do stuff different. I like to separate. I don't like to add. When I just want you guys to see how Ryan's looking, I don't want to be like overly critical, even though there's some things that I want to critique, but I want to give people their credit, and then I could do a separate video where it's a little bit more introspective, where I could talk about some of the flaws and stuff. So I don't like to overly do that. I like to give people their shine, because when you shine as bright as me, you don't got to dim nobody else's light. So you could just get, as a man too, that's something a lot of y'all don't have, because y'all not masculine. You're not alpha males, where you can't give another brother credit. It always has to come with like an asterisk by it. I could just give people their credit. But I will say I got other videos coming where there's some critical things with Ryan. He's training with his dad instead of like Derek James or Eddie Reynoso. How's that going to work? Because I feel like with your dad, you might be able to run the show a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because it's family. Versus Derek James, he's not going to tolerate certain things. I know Derek James. 2, there's a lot of training where Ryan's in his crib and he's like doing mitts in his crib. That reminds me of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And I'm not really a fan of that. I prefer the boxer to, I don't care if you have to be in traffic. Drive the 45 minutes, drive an hour to the gym, get a real session, because that is part of the discipline. Nobody want to be stuck in traffic. Nobody. But it's part of the process. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Ryan Garcia, Barrios coming soon. For more boxing news. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new. But even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.